Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Hop the Student. Welcome, welcome. Hello, everyone. My name is Rudy Jane Rigg,
My name is Lily Tyrrell Rigg.
and we are here for yet another week of Hop Pursuing. Oh my gosh.
What does hot pursuit mean?
Well, um, that is, I think, up to the interpretation of the viewer.
Okay, yeah.
For me, being under hot pursuit, it means like passionately chasing something. And I think when I think about the show, I don't know, to me, it's kind of like we are always like we ask a lot of questions. We ask a lot of why.
Yes.
I think that's in the pursuit.
You're
Yeah.
curious.
Yeah. We just, why is that happen? Wait, what?
Excuse me, can you please repeat yourself?
Says Reem, please repeat that question.
How was your week?
My week, it was good, hectic, still trying to like manage my calendar. I seem to like have a look at that thing too often.
That's what it's there for.
Yeah, one would say I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, maybe we should just put the calendar in the bathroom. So when you're on the toilet, they're the only thing you can check it. Stress yourself out.
Like a times table, then you do like a nervous poo.
Yeah. Literally, that will get the bowels going.
Yeah,
Another thing like a bit of IBS from stress. Don't act like you don't get it.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about yours? What's been going on?
Not much. I had a really exciting weekend.
What?
I did. I had a really exciting weekend. It was one of my best friend's birthday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So my best friend moved down to Dalesford maybe like a year now.
Mm.
Which is amazing. I love Dalesford. That's great. She's got a beautiful house. Um, but she hasn't managed to get round to do a housewarming yet. So it was her birthday, so she did a housewarming birthday. Alice, if you're listening, I love you. Anyway, and I was super excited about it. We had a couple of dramas getting down there. So I have my 2003 Citroen, and she's old. She sat in our driveway for 3 years before I got to use her.
She didn't have your license. Did my parents bought Lily a car? Well, I think to incentivize her to get her license.
Yeah.
Didn't know.
Was I incentivized? No, even though she just looks so good sitting there. Anyway, she's a bit rough and ready sometimes.
Yeah.
The like snow setting comes on and it means that I can't like take off sometimes. Anyway, pretty stressful. So I was like, I can't drive her down to Dalesford. Like I literally avoid freeways,
Yeah.
highway, whatever. So
It's like driving a tractor.
yeah, it is. You really got to be heavy on the pedal to the metal. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't a speed demon.
Well, you would say you're in hot pursuit.
Yes. Well, there you go. But anyway, so I was like, cool, I'm not gonna drive down there. We originally, me and a friend were like, we'll catch the train and then we'll have to stay over, which is completely fine. And then we'll get the train like back the next day. I'd mentally prepared for that scenario for weeks. And then lo and behold, a change of plans happened. A friend was like, Alice had organized a friend to take me and my friend down there, which meant we could possibly get back that night.
Yeah.
Which would save the dramas of getting the train down the next day, etc. Anyway, I'm boring you with this part of the story.
No, I mean, listen, the context of logistics is important.
Yeah. But I was just like really caught off guard. And so then I had the idea in my head that I'm like, oh, I could possibly go back that night. And I was like, it would just save the dramas the next day, as much as like, of course, I like want to stay at Alice's house.
Yeah.
I knew the next day wasn't going to necessarily be like a time to like, kick back and hang out. It's a Sunday, it's wind down day.
Yeah.
Alice is probably going to be really tired the next day, etc. So anyway, we got the ride up and me and my friend weren't sure how we were getting back, which is completely fine. But as I was sitting in the car, it dawned on me. I was like, hello, old friend. Why do I want my mummy?
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? I was like, oh, am I feeling a little bit homesick?
Oh no.
Yeah, like I was that kid that would like cry on school camp.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I know. Like I stopped going to camps. Like I didn't go to grade 6 camp. I didn't
Really?
went to grade 4. No, year 7 camp. I was like still in year 7. I was like, nah, I want a home cooked meal. I don't want to be eating that jelly and fruit for dessert.
Okay. jelly and fruit, I'm sorry, I've only come around to as a 30-year-old to
Really?
yeah, I
Jelly, fruit, and cream. Or
no,
fruit and cream.
no, fruit and no, I'm so
Why? Why do
it's
they
so
put
deep.
yeah,
It's so I mean,
you're on the
listen,
budget. Why are they
yeah,
put grapes in there though?
okay,
That's
that is the thing. Nowadays, grapes are so expensive. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is like fructose caviar.
yeah.
Back in the day, though, like you could get I think a kilo of grapes for like $3. So
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe that's why.
Yeah. But anyway, it dawned on me. I was like, I'm homesick.
Yeah.
I haven't even left Melbourne yet. Now Dalesford is only like Dalesford.
Does food.
Dalesford is only what, like an hour and 40 minutes away.
Yeah.
I've been to Europe. Like, I have been to Europe. What is going on with me? And then I started to like, go down a rabbit hole of like, just what am I gonna like? Am I gonna pay $160 Uber to get home because I'm in this panic state of homesick?
Yeah.
Am I gonna call my partner and just like start crying and feel like you have to drive and come to get me? Please. But anyway, no, I went. I had such a bloody beautiful time. Alice made the best bread. She did a pizza bar.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, pizza bar. It was bougie. I'm like, I really appreciate a good host. I'm like, I feel like one of the best parts and the most memorable parts of a birthday, of course, the beautiful person whose birthday it is, but the food, you know what I mean? I'm like, you spend that extra few dollars on a cheese,
Yeah. You can tell.
a couple of gluten-free bases, pop
Oh,
that in there. That is how you impress.
that's how you impress.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So like at what point in the drive did you talk to your friend about this? Like
No, we sat there and I turned around to Mick and I said, Mick, I want my mom. And then she was like, and then she had said, she was like, so do I. And then
God.
that's where this whole conversation unraveled. And, it's really nice to know you've got another homie out there that's, vibing the homesickness at 27.
Yeah. I mean, that's so I don't think that I've ever felt homesick.
Are you serious?
Like I think the only time was, and not to get too dire on the show, but like we were in,
And what is that?
we were in Tasmania for a national carnival for badminton. We were playing for Victoria,
Yeah.
and I was getting horrendously bullied. Horrendously bullied.
Bullied by.
Oh, when
We can't say it. We can't.
but I was getting horrendously. I'm talking about food stolen, equipment stolen. Like it was just bad. It was really bad, and like they were so devious about it. Like no one really knew because they were like, I wasn't really the fastest person. I was very stressed. So anyway, so no one. It was hard to uncover they covered their tracks. I'll say that much. And I have this very distinct memory of having to first use my last piece of credit on my phone to call or text mum and dad to tell them to top up my phone so that I could call them properly. And then the only place in this stadium to get reception was like in between the upright like steel bars in the corner. Like, because these are like big stadiums. They're not modern, badminton stadiums like don't have like, a lot of money being thrown at them. So there was just these huge like industrial steel bars. And I remember having to like go right into the corner to get reception that lasted long enough for a 5-minute phone call on my Samsung slide phone, being like, I can't, like, I need to come home. Like, I can't like do this.
I feel sick.
But it was like, obviously I was upset about the bullying, but like, I think I felt homesick because like I knew that this wouldn't happen at home,
Yeah.
like, and I knew it was so situational to like where I was and
Yeah.
I just need to be at home.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh my God, that is sickening.
oh my God. I mean, yeah, actually, now that I think about it,
No, it's actually really good. Yeah. Oh my God, are we gonna cry?
no, I mean, I'm fine about it now.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, it's just one of those things. I mean, I didn't really realize it was happening to me, but I guess that's just being autistic for me.
Yeah.
But like, what to you is the feeling of being homesick? Like, what?
It's impending doom. No, it does. I'm like, why does my tummy feel like a pit?
Really?
And I'm like, and it's just like, yeah, it's really bad. Like, you know what? The best time I ever got homesick was like when I was on this camp. It didn't start off great. First of all, the camp cat scratched me, and then I had a fear of cats after that. But then everyone was like, it was like bedtime, wind down. And like one of my best friend's mum was like a volunteer on the camp. So I was like, oh my God, honestly, Joan, saving grace, love you. But like everyone's winding down, everyone's like laughing, hee hee ha ha, being naughty and cheeky. And wanted none of that. I wanted none of that. I wanted my mom. So I like wandered out of my room and I was like, where's Joan? And I just like started crying. And then she braided my hair because she was really good at braiding.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
Two plaits. And that was fun. And then I
Yeah.
sleep after that. I just need, need some mama energy.
Yeah. I think when you talk, like when you say that, I think I remember I went to band camp a couple of times. I know it's no surprise to anyone that I was in band. Yeah, I played tenor saxophone for like 4 or 5 years. Anyway, um, so I remember being on band camp and I remember like, okay, because I don't know about you, right? But it's like I have a few select friends, right? Then that's fine. Like I never had a huge, large like friend
Yeah.
group. Um, and so when I went on camps, one of the biggest issues that I had always was that I cared very little for hanging out in a big group. In fact, I would kind of avoid it because I found it like, I guess part of me is like, it's kind of like, oh, I'm not friends with all these people. Like, I really don't want to expend my energy this way. Like, it's not that I didn't care like unempathetically about these other like people. It's not that I didn't want to like chat. It's just I really didn't. It's really not my vibe. As a like young person, I really did not care for it. I actually like probably avoided it. And so on camps, I would often just like do things on my own.
What were you doing? Like kicking some stones around the countryside?
I would just like go on walks and I draw and I like
Go on walks?
walk.
Oh, is it not? Sorry.
Walks. Walks. I'd go on a walk.
Super right.
I'd go on an unsupervised walk.
Really?
Okay? On the grounds. Yeah, because you don't know. And then, or I would like, back then you'd have digital cameras, right? I'm like, how good were digital cameras? And so I'd take, just be taking photos. And like, there's two types of like teacher or like support worker or whatever at the camp. I don't know. What are they called? Just like people, volunteers, whatever. The ones that are like, hey, darling, are you okay? You all right? You feeling okay? You tell me you don't have a tummy ache? No. Has someone been mean to you? Are you okay? You can tell me if someone's being mean to you, you can say. Or you have the other one that's like, camp's not about being on your own. It's about being with other people and doing things in groups. Okay, we've got a schedule. So don't think that you're going to get out of what we're doing today. All right. You might be by yourself now, but at 9:45, we're getting on that bus and going to that giant swing. So, you got to be ready. Like, there's only two kinds of like people. And I appreciated one of them, hated the other.
Yeah.
But I was like, let me be. Like, just let me.
What is happening on Bandcamp? Like what is actually Bandcamp? Because I know people would just be in band so they could go on Bandcamp. And I'm like, what's going on there?
So I was pretty young, I was in year 7 and year 8, I think. And like, you had like people up into year 12 on these camps. I think at the time, I don't know whether like they continued to do it, but basically, and I don't remember how long it was probably 2 or 3 days. So it wasn't that long. But you go away to this like kind of country retreat. It's almost like a writer's retreat now, like, and so you'd go and you'd have 2 days or 3 days. And often it was just like kind of like intense rehearsals or intense lessons.
Oh, so you are actually band.
Yeah, you're banding together. Yeah, you're tooting your horns.
Yeah.
You're plucking them strings. You're getting those timbers.
Singing those harmonies.
Those harmonies. You're doing some jazz.
Yeah.
And so you did like 2-3 days of like intense rehearsals and then and then because there's quite a few different bands, right? Like there was like 3 or 4 or 5 different bands.
Yeah.
And I don't remember which ones I was in. But then I think at the end, potentially, for some reason, I have this memory, and I don't know if this is true or not, but another school came and we played in this like giant orchestra.
Yeah.
Which was just crazy. It was just too much.
Delightful.
It was just, like the sound where it's like, yeah, that's basically what it sounded like. And yeah, so that was kind of band camp. So it was a bit of like a retreat.
Yeah.
Almost, and like a bit of intense rehearsals. I think they scheduled it probably, I think just before a couple of the like better bands went on tour because, they would go on tours.
Oh my God.
Yeah, to like Canberra.
To these this school
You
band.
know, Jeremy played at Parliament House. My best friend, Jeremy, he played clarinet at Parliament House, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, yeah, band.
Yeah,
Thing.
how's that homesickness going?
Listen, the only thing I was homesick for was a friggin' P and Q. That's what I'm
What's
saying.
that peeing you?
Peace and quiet.
Jesus, fine.
Oh my god.
What is the craziest like school camp story you have?
I flipped over the front of a dirt bike on a hill.
I did that as well. Why you were not on a dirt bike, like on a motorized dirt?
No, not on a motorized. Oh, you?
Yeah, I have flipped over a dirt bike.
A motorized dirt
No,
bike.
not a motorized one, but I tell you what, if there's one thing that I'm confident at in this life, it is absolutely putting my body to work. All right. I will climb up a fence. I will jump down a hole. I will swing backwards on a bar. It just really does not worrying me. So
Yeah.
we had like bike camp.
Yes, was it year 8 or something?
Yeah, no, I think it was in primary school.
Oh, yes, it was.
In
Yeah.
primary school, and I was like, this is my jam, my moment to shine. Just like watch me have my BMX moment, right? And so like we're going down this like full bike track down
Yeah.
hills in the bush. Like there is actually quite a lot of obstacles, right? Especially for a young child. You have to be, quick on the bit for this part. Anyway, I was having my moment. I was, just riding, as Lana Del Rey would say. And I was anyway. So as that's playing in my head, yes, I heard it before it was released. I
I was ordained with it as I hit that track.
yeah.
God gave it to me.
Yes, and I just hit a rock and I flew over the top. I like flew in the air, like I was flying. I was flying, and I absolutely cracked it on the ground. I had a rock impeded stuck into my knee,
I remember that.
and I
Yeah.
had to like pull it out. And everyone was like really scared. The teacher like running up to me like, oh no. And I think I was so embarrassed that I felt nothing. You know what I mean? Because also my worst nightmare is being seen. So while I like low key wanted to be seen, I was like, no one look at me. I really got what I wanted.
Yeah.
Yes. No. So I just got up and pulled the rock out, and
Okay.
on the bike you go again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think mine is sort of similar. I also had like,
We've had your other bike story, Rudy.
oh my
Look at
god,
the viewers. No, come on. Oh, scene. What were you wearing for?
I don't remember.
Come-
Oh, Bratz Capri Jeans.
So me and Rudy, we had this like I think Target released a collaboration with Brad, and I have to tell you what, Target was
Very good.
bee's knees, and it truly was Target back then.
Yeah.
It truly was. They did some like collaboration with Veronica's, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
They did like a Brad's one.
Yeah.
Anyway, this season we used to lay by our clothes. And we get to pick out a few things and like put on lay by, and you'd be able to get it like the next season. It was like super exciting, right?
Yeah.
We both had a pair of like dark blue Bratz Capri cargo jeans.
Yeah. Right. A lot of pockets, a lot of embroidery.
Yeah, they were awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what tops we had to go with it, probably some Bratz tops, but I also had a pair of like sandal wedges,
Yeah.
black Bratz sandal wedges, and they were like layered black and pink.
Yeah. So like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my god, they were so good. So dangerous.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's what Rudy was wearing the day that they went down.
Not the wedges.
Not the wedges.
No. Okay. So you got my outfit.
Mm.
Was I wearing a helmet? Let's say I was. If memory serves me right,
Yeah.
I was.
Don't want to get pulled over for not having helmets.
No. And so Lily and I would frequent the 3 blocks around our house on our bikes, and we would ride around there quite often. And this one day, I don't know what possessed me.
I was the egging you on.
Lily possessed me and was like, ride with no hands, show me you can do it. And
I think a part of me just thought, and yeah, I wouldn't do it. You wouldn't. Come on now.
it,
You really, I love your attitude. It goes through your life. It's just like, man, I can do it. And that day, it truly did not.
there's very few things that I've taken that attitude and failed. You know, Lily's right. Like I do just kind of go like, I'll do it. Like I'm gonna work out. Like I'll figure it out. Like I feel very capable 99% of the time. However, that was one of those moments in my life where I was truly grounded,
Yeah.
both metaphorically and literally.
Yeah.
We were riding around. We got maybe like 20 meters around the corner from our house.
But the thing is, you took your hands off before you got around the corner. So you were like trying to ride around like,
I don't know what happened. Basically, Lily said, ride with no hands, ride with no hands. And I was like, okay. And I don't know what happened, but I rode maybe like 2 meters max before smashing into a man's fence who, by the way, was standing out the front, paintbrush in hand, freshly having painted that fence. And I smack into it. I don't know what happened, but I was in a white panic. I said to my sister, stay here. Don't move. I'm going home to get our parents, to which I must have just walked back to my house in a complete daze.
broke the capris.
We'll get into that. Walked inside to find my parents on the couch watching Nacho Libre, starring Jack Black. I told my parents what had happened. My mum was like, why have they left their sibling around the corner with the bikes? Like, why did they just walk home? My dad very gruffly followed me back around the corner to find Lily just standing there like a lost dog in a freaking cardboard box.
It was ages.
Really?
It took so long, and it was just Dad. You never came back.
Did I not?
Did not come back.
Well, you see, memory's not serving me right. So, and the repercussion or the consequence of riding with no hands happened to be that I split these Bratz dark wash capris in the crotch. It just, I don't know how they split. It wasn't like it was like an impact. Something must have hit them and just split them clean open. And I got the worst bruise. It must have been a handlebar or something.
It was a handlebar, if I do remember myself. It was.
And truthfully, I've never ridden a bike.
I think that really put an end to our journey.
It did. And so you can imagine how traumatic it was for me when I learned that when Luke and I started dating, when I learned that he was a postman on a bike, and every day when he went to work, I had to think, was he going to split his Bratz capris? God, yeah.
I would really, really love to find that capsule collection.
Yes, I'm sure on eBay.
Surely.
Yeah.
Sad Mum didn't keep that.
Well, I mean, they were split.
I guess. Yeah. Sort of.
I guess so. It was huge. It was like
red to
it was like 10 centimeters though.
A bit of patchwork.
Yeah. Could have put another piece of embroidery on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not the first pair of jeans I've split, as you know.
What else? What other jeans? I feel like you're unlocking memories.
Okay. Do you remember Just Jeans used to do these pair?
Oh, they were second skins. It was a cross between. It was like, this is ultra
Hot blend.
Yeah, but this is ultra skinny jean days, and this is when the technology with fabric starts to advance a bit. But it's great, you can move around them, but it's bordering on a jegging.
Yeah, bordering. It was 5% more cotton blend. You'd go jegging, and it was these jeans extremely high waisted on someone that's 5'1" with a small torso. Right up there.
Yeah,
they were black.
Yeah,
they never faded.
No,
excellent. And you, as 2 5'1" people, we had to roll these jeans about 5 or 6 times because cuffing jeans was really popular at the time. And Lily, okay, again, would make me dance.
I just really wanted to have a good time.
Okay,
I'll get on my level.
And she would make me dance. And so sometimes I would indulge.
You dip your toes in.
And I dip my toes in, and I didn't
clear enough.
Yes, and much like Lily on the bike, I didn't go halfway. I would use all the 3D space I had, up, down, sideways, cross, shuffle and diagonal, okay? And often I would decide to drop to the ground, which has a name, but it's not a name that we want to use today.
Soup drop.
A soup drop. Why is it a soup drop?
Like an egg drop.
An egg?
It's like a soup. I'm losing it. Okay.
You what's worse is you said it and I just backed you up straight away. It was like, yeah, it's a soup drop. It's a soup drop. It's more like a laundry drop.
Why?
It's because it's jeans. Anyway, whatever. We can workshop that later. I would drop to the ground in a squat.
Now making sure those joints are still nimble.
Yeah, and every time my knees would clack and crick. No one else got knees like that. Just me.
No, it's normally like the crutch, the hip joint, the leg joint.
Now I get the hips because my hips pop out of place.
They are not lying.
They're not lying, but my knees at the time, they were screaming out of hell. Oh my God. Anyway, and so I would drop, and 3 pairs of pants I completely decimated with this dance period.
Decimated mean honor.
Just destroyed. I'm laughing so much I'm getting dizzy.
You defecated 3 of your pants.
No, I didn't. I decimated.
Sounds the same.
It doesn't. Defecated and oh, it does.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I literally I've been having really bad pot symptoms the last 4 days, and laughing this much is making me truly lose my mind. Woo! Okay, just reading. Oh my God! Take a drink if you're listening to this, please. Oh, I actually feel really weak.
Yeah. I love a good pants splitting moment. I have to tell you, I don't think I've had one.
You know, it's
Actually, I always think so. I don't. I truly wish I had. I want to connect on this level.
Wait, you never split even a pair of like micro jean shorts? You remember that they were in?
No,
No,
I never have.
surely. You never split the back of your pants. I swear to God, you have.
No. You're gonna have to sit on this one. I really want to be a part of this.
I mean, just get a pair of pants or on the way out and just do a drop.
It's gonna be an old crusty pair.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, look at
Make sure those threads are nice and fragile.
we dry them out, double dry them. But the thing was, and the worst part was, and I don't know if anyone else did this, was my splitting of the jeans was so frequent because truthfully they were the only pants I wore. That I ended up having 2 backup pairs that were fresh out the packet. I hadn't worn them because they were just waiting, to for the previous ones to cark it. And I found I still have a pair of them. I actually believe I still have a pair.
Yeah, you do.
I do
I know you
because I wore them to a themed party a couple of years ago.
because we've changed from Jeans West, which was awesome. You know what? I would go back there for a pair of
Jeans West, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. To De Jour jeans, where you could get them tailored in Brunswick.
Gotta go back.
Is awesome. We do need to go back.
Yeah. De Jour jeans, I think, still
They
sad.
were delectable.
Yeah.
Tailored to you, same day if you're lucky. My God, that is service.
Service, absolutely A+.
Yeah.
But
This is just giving me sorry.
No.
Speaking on random clothes from year 7, this is giving me a reminder. It's giving me a reminder. It's reminding me of year 7 camp and what I wore and what was so popular at the time. You were the bee's knees if you got Bonds, right?
yeah,
You didn't have Bonds, you had to go Target or Kmart, that's fine. But if you had a Bonds Sloppy Joe,
oh my
I
God.
know, unlocked, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes.
A Bonds Sloppy Joe.
Oh my God.
The inside of it, might I just say, it felt like a towel. I look back,
Terry toweling.
Yeah, Terry toweling. I still have her. I still have mine. It's nibbled off at the sleeve. It's in this aqua blue, which, God, what a mistake.
Oh yeah, it's a bit hit or miss.
It was a blue-green. It was mostly green, and that's why I got it. But it was the color of the time.
Yeah, guys. I have the denim blue one.
Yeah, I actually liked yours. I would put that on today. I'd put the hairstyle in.
I wish I had it.
Flip it over. Yeah. But I'd wear that, but you wouldn't leave it sloppy on the waist. You would put a hair tie at the back or on the side to scrunch it up.
Mhm.
Why? I don't know. You're just stretching out a really nice Bonds Sloppy Joe. And that combined with some leggings. Leggings, God. And then you'd pair your leggings or super skinny jeans with a pair of Vans, and not the original Vans, but the ones that look like nurse shoes.
Oh, the completely canvas ones, single layer. Yeah, like the tongue and everything was like all the same material, like yeah.
Yeah.
Or are you talking about the slip-ons?
No, not the slip-on.
Okay.
Sorry, the one with red lace, the tiny.
The tiny where it
Yeah.
really cuts out under your
Yeah.
ankle. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I think the thing was, and a key detail I believe you're missing from this outfit was that yes, you would scrunch the sloppy Joe.
Was in this.
Oh my, it was, yeah. But hang on, before we get to the hairstyles, the scrunch of the sloppy Joe created like a bubble waist.
Yeah.
But you're forgetting that you would often pair that with a stark white singlet that would hug your hips and top of your butt
Yeah.
and just like create this kind of like
Yeah.
weird cake situation.
Yeah. But it also would be like high waisted. Like people wanted, like, you wanted to see the waist of the legging. You know what I mean?
Really, that wasn't how it was when I was in.
Like you'd have a long singlet underneath,
Yeah.
but the jumper itself, it wouldn't be sitting on your hips.
No,
It's like up. It's like on your waist.
On your like, yeah,
Very quiet.
80s. Yeah.
And they're just trying to replace the like the skinny jeans are basically just like
Yeah.
glitter lining.
And these singlets were like goop neck, spaghetti strap
Yeah.
with like the elastic on the edges.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you're really cool, you would get like elastic that was in a contrasting color.
Yeah.
Because remember, fluoro was really popular as well.
Oh, yeah. This was not a good time.
What year was this? 2000
I was in 8, 7. Like when I'm thinking about this camp and the big like sloppy joes and the jumper kind of like the leggings, it's like grade 6, year 7 was kind of the period.
So what year would that be? Like 2008 or 2007 to like 2010 maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2008 to 2010. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not 2011. Because that's when pastels. Yeah.
Teletubby, yeah. But then honestly, it did like, thank God we were out of that time because we moved on. Like, I mean, I know personally after the legging and sloppy joes, I then went to like the Peter Pan collars and like mini vintage like tennis skirt.
Yeah, like indie tweed.
Yeah, which kind of worked. I
think
looked back on some outfits and I was like, kind of impressed.
Yeah.
Like young Lily.
Yeah, I really did love that. For me, it was difficult because I, as like I guess, I was like 14. I probably knew I was like not cisgender. So like for me, looking at all these Peter Pan things and like all the feminine outfits in indie tweed and like hipster and indie, like was so cool, but it just wasn't me. And my choice was either wear that and feel uncomfortable or dress like a like Vans warped to a front man who hasn't washed in 2 weeks.
So I thought you dressed really cool. Like you did your skinny jeans, always in a pair of Van Converse. You had like you liked your kind of like overshirt / like khaki jacket thing.
Yeah,
and like knitted jumpers.
Yeah. I like to button up.
You did like what?
Yeah.
Yeah. But very iconic all the way through.
Yeah.
Like you'd still pop her on.
Yeah. I think I would. And that's the thing. I feel like, and I don't know about this. I don't know. Maybe it's difficult because like I feel like as much as we like we have always been into fashion, always been into trends and like stuff like that. I think it was kind of it's odd because like we never bought what was in the stores. Like we genuinely
I've got a lot of mum's clothes.
But like we've only
I think since year 7.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like we've never really bought from like once we stopped lay buying at Target, we went straight into like everything we had was op shopped.
Yeah.
And like obviously occasionally like we'd buy from like the store, but like
Yeah.
it was all op shop. So it was really hard to like, and not that I guess we wanted to in a sense, but like it was just practically hard to like do the trends like everyone else because we were not getting clothes in the same like from the same places. So in a way, like we were probably closer less to the trend of the time, but to the trends like
We were
history
and stuff like Tumblr.
yeah.
It's like micro trends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the trends were like last so much longer.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So like I remember like all through like 7 to like 10 was like a kind of long kind of
Yeah. Whereas now it's like I watch so many videos where I was like, here's the top 20 like micro trends of 2025. And I'm like, whoa, it's just wrong. Like it feels wrong.
Yeah.
It feels not right. But I don't know. I'm like a diehard. If you need a cough, Lily, you got to cough me.
I know every time I'm in here, like the air, I'm like, this is not ventilated. It makes my throat sticky.
Stop torturing our listeners.
Sorry. I just want you to know what's happening. Okay, I'm not sick. Every time you listen, you're like, oh,
Well, I'm just talking and you're like,
no, I'm like so out of character. Like I'm not that person. That's how you know me.
yeah.
Nonetheless.
It's a little rattler.
Just before we wrap up today's episode, do you have anything to tell us about from last 2 weeks? Anything you want to share?
Like, why are you looking at me like I should have something to share? Am I missing something? Do I?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
I was like, oh my God, did we talk about something? And now I've forgotten about it. I literally, what's happened? Nothing's happened. Oh my God, I'm so stressed. Have I forgotten something really important?
I know.
I don't know, really.
Don't be scared.
Oh my God, I'm so scared. Dude, have I forgotten something?
No.
No, okay. I guess not. Oh, I'm really into it's not that interesting, but I thought I'd just share the joy. I've been really loving making delicious breakfast.
Yeah, I have seen a lot of your breakfast posts. They look yummy.
Yeah, they are, and they're so simple.
What can you eat in the morning that early?
You have to train yourself.
I know. Actually, I don't know. I did train myself to get there. I've lost it.
It's you got to stay on the wagon. It's so important. If I don't have protein and a meal in the morning, I'm hitting the floor by 12 in more ways than one. I'm telling you, really important. I know everyone's like, oh, do it this way, whatever. But as someone with ADHD, autism, and POTS, I gotta have it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, apart from that, nothing. I've just been cruising. My cat's had a growth spurt again. Now I'm just talking about like random stuff. Cat's had a growth spurt. Coffee's getting really big. That's just down. Honestly, that's it. Got a rental inspection coming up.
Yeah.
Just great. Apart from that, nothing really. If I had any big news, I would have said it.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you use a new mop?
No, that's tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Julie's just on top of my cleaning schedule. I think. Yeah, nothing's really happening with me, so we can close that one. Close that book down.
Skiddly do, diddly day.
All right, Ned Flanders.
I hate The Simpsons.
Don't say that. I love that.
No, I don't like it.
It's so good.
I don't like that.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, if you want to end the episode with a formal apology to the Simpsons fan club,
I would just like to tell everybody I'm not sorry. I'm really not. I hate it. I don't like it. It makes me feel dirty.
whoa,
Makes me feel dirty.
why? Because it's crass humor.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Really old, like not old. It's dirt. It just makes me feel dirty.
And I think we need to unpack that because I'm feeling like there's maybe some underlying I don't know about this, Lily.
Really?
I don't know. Why does it make you feel dirty? That's a very strange
No,
word.
dirty. Like it's not fresh. It doesn't make me feel good.
Oh, so it doesn't make you feel good. You don't feel like
No.
you don't get a chuckle out of it. It's not giving you that.
No, it just kind of makes me feel like.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that.
What did you think I meant?
Well, I don't know. It felt weird.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It just didn't feel like the right word to use.
Well, it was for me.
All right. Okay. I don't know why.
I don't know. Maybe it reminds me of childhood. What?
Sorry, I'm spitting that.
I don't know. I just used to have a lot of anxiety as a child. Anyway, moving on. But it was on the time at nighttime. I hated when it changed from like day to night, and Simpsons was on at that time.
Oh, so it's like MasterChef for me.
Yeah, MasterChef's great.
No, but it does the same thing. It freaks me out. This is neurodivergence for you.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
We're going.
we're gonna go. Thank you so much for listening to us. You can find us everywhere online. We are on YouTube if you want to watch the episodes, TikTok, Instagram. Go and hang out with us over there. You can find me at Rudy Jean Rig. Where can people find you, Lily? Where?
Ceramic.
It's in the bio of the Instagram. Please just go there. Lily's hopeless with this. But anyway, that'll do us for now. Thanks so much for listening. Have you got a send off for us, Lily?
Signed, sealed, delivered. Send her off. Package her up. Express delivery. Australia Post.
See ya. Bye.